Welcome student. This is the fourth lecture of the vector chapter. In vector there are 5 exercises: 5.1, 5.2, 5.3, 5.4 and 5.5. In the previously we saw 5.1 we have completed. Now today we will start 5.2. In 5.2 there are section formula, internal division, external division, then midpoint formula, centroid formula for the triangle, centroid formula for the tetrahedron, and two theorems. Then we will see the exercise 5.2. In 5.2 there are 12 problems. All the problems we will solve. So let's start. First is a section formula. Theorem: section formula for internal division. Let AB be a segment with position vector A vector and B vector be any 2 points in the space, and R with position vector R vector be a point on the line segment AB dividing it internally in the ratio m is to n. Then R vector is equal to mb vector minus na vector upon m plus n. Okay, here we have to prove. See, AB is a segment. AB is a segment. R divide AB internally in the ratio m is to n. Then we have to prove R vector is equal to mb vector plus na vector upon m plus n. So see the proof. Proof: as R is a point on the line segment AB, ARB and AR vector and RB vector are in the same direction. Therefore, and ratio is given. Therefore, AR upon RB is equal to M is to N. So, N of AR is equal to M of RB. As M of RB vector and N of RA vector have the same direction and magnitude, therefore, M RB vector is equal to N of AR vector. Okay, so RB vector we will write it with the position vector as OB vector minus OR vector, and RB vector AR vector we will write it as with respect to the position vector O R vector minus OA vector. Therefore, M OB vector minus OR vector is equal to N OR vector minus OA vector. Therefore, OB vector we will write it as position vector B vector. Therefore, M B vector minus R vector is equal to N R vector minus A vector. Therefore, M B vector minus M R vector is equal to N R vector minus N A vector. Therefore, MB vector plus NA vector is equal to M R vector plus N R vector, which is equal to M plus N into R vector. Therefore, R vector is equal to mb vector plus na vector upon m plus n. Hence, proof. Now, section formula for the external division. See the statement first. Let AB be a segment with a position vector A vector and B vector be any 2 points in the space, and R with a position vector R vector be a point on the line segment AB dividing the segment externally in the ratio m is to n. Then R vector is equal to mb vector minus na vector upon m minus n. Here now AB is a segment and R is divided AB externally. That means it is in the left hand side or in the right hand side. Then we have to prove R vector is equal to mb vector minus na vector upon m minus n. So let's see the proof. Proof: as the proof R divides the line segment AB externally, we have either ABR or RAB. Assume that ABR and AR vector AR ratio of the AR and BR is given as m is to n. Therefore, AR upon BR is equal to m upon n. So, NAR is equal to MBR. As n AR vector and M BR vector have the same direction and magnitude. Therefore, N AR vector is equal to M BR vector. Therefore, N R vector minus A vector is equal to M R vector minus BR vector. Therefore, n r vector minus na vector is equal to m r vector minus mb vector. Therefore, mb vector minus na vector is equal to m r vector minus nr vector. Therefore, m minus n into r vector. Therefore, r vector is equal to mb vector minus na vector upon m minus n. Hence, proved. Now midpoint formula. Midpoint formula means see if AB is a segment and R divides AB in so that AR is equal to RB. Okay, R makes the AB in the same equal two parts. Okay, see the definition. If R with a position vector R vector is a midpoint of the line segment AB, then m is equal to n, so m is to n is equal to 1 is to 1. Therefore, r vector is equal to 1b vector plus 1a vector upon 1 plus 1. That r vector is equal to a vector plus b vector upon 2. Note, first, whenever the ratio in which r divides the join of 2 points a and b is required, it is convenient to take the ratio k is to 1. See, when they ask that AB divides a segment AB divides R in the ratio, and they didn't say it is divided by externally or internally, then we will take that ratio for our convenience. We will take that ratio as k, that is any constant k or any constant, that is lambda is to 1. Okay, so R vector is equal to KB vector plus A vector upon k plus 1 if division is internal, and r vector is equal to kb vector minus a vector upon k minus 1 if the division is external. Second, if in a triangle ABC, centroid G divides the median internally in the ratio 2 is to 1 and is given by G vector is equal to A vector plus B vector plus C vector upon 3. Okay, so in triangle ABC, G is a centroid of a triangle. It divides the ratio 2 is to 1. Then the formula to find the centroid position vector of centroid is G vector is equal to A vector plus B vector plus C vector upon 3. Now in tetrahedron, suppose A, B, in tetrahedron ABCD, suppose ABCD is a tetrahedron, G is the centroid of a tetrahedron, divides the line joining the vertex of the tetrahedron to centroid of opposite triangle in the ratio 3 is to 1 is given by G vector is equal to A vector plus B vector plus C vector plus D vector upon 4. Okay. Now say the theorem, prove that the median of a triangle are concurrent. We have to prove here the medians of a triangle are concurrent. Concurrent means meeting at one point. Okay, we have to show all the medians are meeting in one point. See the solution. Let ABCD be the vertices of a triangle. Let draw a triangle ABC, okay, and C AD, then BE, CF are the vertices, are the median of a triangle. Hmm. Let DEF be the midpoint of a sides BC, AC and AB respectively. Let A vector, B vector, C vector, D vector, E vector, F vector be the position vectors of points A, B, C, D, E, F respectively. Therefore, by the midpoint formula, we will get D vector is equal to B vector plus C vector upon 2. E vector is equal to A vector plus C vector upon 2, and F vector is equal to A vector plus B vector upon 2. Therefore, 2D vector is equal to B vector plus C vector, 2E vector is equal to A vector plus C vector, and 2F vector is equal to A vector plus B vector. Therefore, 2D vector plus A vector is equal to A vector plus B vector plus C vector. Similarly, we get 2E vector plus B vector is equal to 2F vector plus C vector is equal to A vector plus B vector plus C vector. Okay, dividing by 3, so we get 2D vector plus A vector upon 3 is equal to 2E vector plus B vector upon 3 is equal to 2F vector plus C vector upon 3 is equal to A vector plus B vector plus C vector upon 3 is equal to G vector. Therefore, then we have G vector is equal to A vector plus B vector plus C vector upon 2 plus 1, which is equal to 2D vector plus 1A vector upon 2 plus 1, which is equal to 2E vector plus 1B vector upon 2 plus 1, which is equal to 2F vector plus 1C vector upon 2 plus 1. If G is a point whose position vector is Z vector, then from the above equation, it is clear that point G lies on the median AD, B, CF, and it divides each of the median AD, B, CF internally in the ratio 2:1. Therefore, three median are concurrent. Hence, proved. Next theorem, prove that angle bisector of a triangle are concurrent. Now we have to prove here the angle bisector of a triangle are meeting at one point. Solution. Let ABC be vertices of a triangle. Let AD be and CF be the angle bisector of a triangle ABD. Let A vector, B vector, C vector, D vector, E vector and F vector be the position vector of the points A, B, C, D, E, F respectively. Also, AB is equal to Z, BC is equal to X, AC is equal to Y. Now the angle bisector AD meets the side BC at point D. Therefore, the point D divides the line segment BC internally in the ratio AB is to AC, that is Z is to Y. Hence, by section formula internal division, we have D vector is equal to ZC vector plus YB vector upon Z plus Y. Similarly, we get E vector is equal to XA vector plus ZC vector upon X plus Z. F vector is equal to YB vector plus XA vector upon Y plus X. D vector is equal to ZC vector plus YB vector upon Z plus Y. Therefore, Z plus Y D vector is equal to ZC vector plus YB vector. That is Z plus Y into D vector plus XA vector is equal to XA vector plus YB vector plus ZC vector. Similarly, X plus Z E vector plus YB vector is equal to XA vector plus YB vector plus ZC vector, and X plus Y F vector plus ZC vector is equal to XA vector plus YB vector plus ZC vector. Therefore, Z plus Y D vector plus XA vector upon X plus Y plus Z is equal to X plus Z E vector plus YB vector upon X plus Y plus Z, which is equal to X plus Y F vector plus ZC vector upon X plus Y plus Z, which is equal to XA vector plus YB vector plus ZC vector upon X plus Y plus Z is equal to H vector. Then we have H vector is equal to X plus Y plus Z into D vector plus XA vector upon Y plus Z plus X, which is equal to X plus Z E vector plus YB vector upon X plus Z plus Y is equal to X plus Y F vector plus ZC vector upon X plus Y plus Z. That is point H with position vector H vector divides AD in the ratio y plus z is to x, B in the ratio x plus z is to y, and CF in the ratio x plus y is to z. This shows that the point H is the point of the concurrence of the angle bisector ADB and CF of a triangle ABC. Thus, the angle bisector of a triangle are concurrent and H is called intersector of a triangle ABC. Hence, proved. Now, we will come here. We come here, exercise 5.2. 5.2, first problem. Find the position vector of point R which divide the line joining the point P and Q whose position vectors are 2i minus j plus 3k vector and minus 5i plus 2j minus 5k vector in the ratio 3 is to 2. Now we have to find internally and externally. Okay. See, the position vector P and Q are given. Then we have to find R, point of R internally and position vector of R internally and externally. Solution. Let given position vector we will write as P vector is equal to 2i minus j plus 3k vector. Q vector is equal to minus 5i plus minus 5i plus 2j minus 5k vector, and m is to n is given as 3 is to 2. First, for internal division. Internal division means R is divided PQ internally. So, by section formula, internal section formula, R vector is equal to M into Q vector plus N into P vector upon M plus N. Substitute value of P vector, Q vector and M and N. So, which is equal to 3 into minus 5i plus 2j minus 5k bracket complete plus 2 into 2i minus j plus 3k upon 3 plus 2. R vector is equal to, open the bracket, R vector is equal to minus 15i plus 6j minus 15k plus 4i minus 2j plus 6k upon 5. So, R vector is equal to 1 upon 5 into bracket minus 11i plus 4j minus 9k. Second, for external division, here PQ R is divided PQ externally. So we will apply the external formula. R vector is equal to MQ vector minus NP vector upon M minus N. Substitute the values as, so which is equal to 3 minus 5i plus 2j minus 5k vector minus 2 in bracket 2i minus j plus 3k vector upon 3 minus 2. So, R vector is equal to minus 15i plus 6j minus 15k minus 4i plus 2j minus 6k upon 1. So, R vector is equal to minus 15i plus 8j minus 21k vector. Second problem, find the position vector of the midpoint M joining the point L is 7 minus 6 12 and N is 5 4 minus 2. Now here we have to find L and N. Ln be the segment, then M divides Ln. M is a midpoint of the Ln. So we have to find out the position vector of M. So let given L, if the point L is given, suppose point L is given 1, 2, 3. So we will write L vector as equal to 1i plus 2j plus 3k vector. Okay. Similarly, L is given 7 minus 6 12. So position vector of L vector is 7i minus 6j plus 12k. N is equal to 5 4 minus 2. Therefore, N vector is equal to 5i plus 4j minus 2k vector. Since M is the midpoint of the segment Ln, so by midpoint formula, M vector is equal to L vector plus N vector upon 2. Substitute the values of L vector and N vector. So we get M vector is equal to 7i minus 6j plus 12k vector plus 5i plus 4j minus 2k vector upon 2. So m vector is equal to 1 upon 2 in bracket 12i minus 2j plus 10k vector. Solving we get m vector is equal to 6i minus j plus 5k vector. This is the position vector. Okay. So to find the point we will write it as a number m is equal to 6 minus 1 5. Now third problem, if the point A 30 p b is given, if the point A 30 p b is minus 1 q3 and c is minus 330 are collinear, then find the ratio in which the point C divides the segment AB and the value of P and Q. Here they provided that A, B, C are the collinear, means they lies in a one line. Okay, and we have to find the ratio of the S AB, that is m is to n we have to find, and then find out the values of PQ. So let solution A is 30p, Q is minus 1 Q3, C is minus 330. A vector is equal to 3i plus pk vector, B vector is equal to minus I plus qj plus 3k vector, C vector is equal to minus 3i plus 3j vector. Okay, here we have to find um, m is to n, and we have to find p and q. So let C divide the segment AB in the ratio lambda is to 1. So by section formula, C vector is equal to lambda B vector plus A vector upon lambda plus 1. So C vector is given, substitute the value C vector, A vector and B vector. So minus 3i plus 3j is equal to lambda minus I plus qj plus 3k vector plus 3i plus 3i plus pk vector upon lambda plus 1. So minus 3i plus 3j into lambda plus 1 is equal to minus lambda I plus lambda qj plus lambda 3k plus 3i plus pk vector. So minus 3 into lambda plus 1 I plus 3 lambda plus 1 j is equal to minus lambda plus 3 I plus lambda qj plus 2 lambda plus p into k vector. Equating coefficient, we get minus 3 lambda plus 1 is equal to lambda minus lambda plus 3. So minus 3 lambda minus 3 is equal to minus lambda plus 3. Therefore minus 3 lambda plus lambda is equal to 3 plus 3. Therefore minus 2 lambda is equal to 6. Therefore lambda is equal to minus 3. Since we get lambda is equal to minus 3, that means C divides AB externally, okay, in the ratio 3 is to 1. So next, equating this, equating the other equation, we get 3 lambda plus 1 is equal to lambda q. Therefore 3 lambda plus 3 is equal to lambda q. Therefore 3 into minus 3 plus 3 is equal to minus 3 into q. So minus 9 plus 3 is equal to minus 3 lambda q. Therefore minus 6 is equal to minus 3 q. Therefore q is equal to 2. Point C divides the segment AB externally in the ratio 3 is to 1. Therefore minus 3 lambda plus p is equal to 0. Therefore 3 minus 3 plus p is equal to 0. Therefore minus 9 plus p is equal to q. Therefore p is equal to 9. Fourth, the position vector of point A and B are 6a vector plus 2b vector and a vector minus 3b vector. If the C divides AB in the ratio 3:2, then show that the position vector of C vector is 3A vector minus B vector. Here position vector of A point A and B is given. Okay, then C divides AB in the ratio 3:2 is given, and then we have to show that the position vector of C vector is 3 vector minus B vector. We have to prove this. Okay, so position vector of AB, see the solution. Position vector of AB are 6A vector plus 2B vector and A vector minus 3B vector. M is to N is given 3:2. Okay, so by section formula, C vector is equal to m into a vector minus 3b vector plus n into 6a vector plus 2b vector upon m plus n. C vector is equal to 3 into a vector minus 3b vector plus 2 6a vector plus 2b vector upon 3 plus 2. C vector is equal to 3a vector minus 9b vector plus 12a vector plus 4b vector upon 5. C vector is equal to 15a vector minus 5b vector upon 5. Therefore, C vector is equal to 3a vector minus b vector. Hence proved. Fifth problem. Prove that the line segment joining midpoint of an adjacent side of a quadrilateral form a parallelogram. Here we have to prove that ABCD is a quadrilateral. Then the midpoints we draw PQRS. Okay, then after joining the midpoints we get a parallelogram. Okay, see the solution. That means here PQRS is a parallelogram. uh, we have to prove. Solution. Let the position vector ABCD PQRS are A vector, B vector, C vector, D vector, P vector, Q vector, R vector, S vector respectively. Points PQRS are the midpoint of AB, BC, CD and AD respectively. Therefore, by midpoint formula, P vector is equal to A vector plus B vector upon 2, Q vector is equal to B vector plus C vector upon 2, R vector is equal to C vector plus D vector upon 2, then S vector is equal to A vector plus D vector upon 2. Okay, now first we to prove PQRS is a parallelogram. We know that if PQRS is a parallelogram, then opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal and parallel. So we will prove PQ is parallel to SR and PS is parallel to QR. So therefore PQRS is a parallelogram. So take SR vector. Take SR vector, that is we will write it by position vector R vector minus S vector. Therefore substitute R vector and S vector, that is C vector plus D vector upon 2 minus A vector plus D vector upon 2. So C vector plus D vector minus A vector minus D vector upon 2. Therefore SR vector is equal to C vector minus A vector upon 2. Therefore SR vector is equal to PQ vector. SR vector is equal to C vector minus A vector upon 2. Give this is one number. Then take the other side, PQ vector is equal to Q vector minus P vector. Therefore substitute Q vector minus P vector, that is B vector plus C vector upon 2 minus A vector plus B vector upon 2, which is equal to B vector plus C vector minus A vector minus B vector upon 2. So PQ vector is equal to C vector minus A vector upon 2. So from 1 and 2 we get SR vector is equal to PQ vector. Therefore, SR vector is parallel to the PQ vector since these are in the same direction. Therefore, similarly we will prove that PS vector is parallel to the QR vector. Therefore, quadrilateral PQRS is a parallelogram. Hence proved. Now, sixth problem. D and E divides BC and CA of a triangle ABC in the ratio 2:3 respectively. Find the position vector of point of intersection of AD and BE and the ratio in which the points divides AB and BE. See what we have to find here. See ABC is a triangle. Okay, then AD and B are the median of a triangle. Okay, then here we have to find out the ratio of the AD and B point of intersection where these two median are meets that point P. We have to find the point P and also find out the ratio of the AD, that means ratio of AP and PD. So see the solution. D and E are divides the BC and ACA respectively in the ratio 2:3. D and E divides the, that means these two, the ratio is given. D and E divides the side BC and CA in the ratio 2:3. Let the position vector of A, B, C, D, E, P are the A vector, B vector, C vector, D vector, E vector, P vector respectively. By section formula, we will get D vector is equal to 2C vector plus 3B vector upon 2 plus 3, which is equal to 2C vector plus 3B vector upon 5. Therefore, 5D vector is equal to 2C vector plus 3B vector. Give this equation number 1. Also, E vector is equal to 2A vector plus 3C vector upon 2 plus 3, that is 2A vector plus 3C vector upon 5. Therefore, 5E vector is equal to 2A vector plus 3C vector. This is second equation. Solve equation 1 and 2 simultaneously. So, we get 15D vector minus 10E vector is equal to 9B vector minus 4A vector. This is the equation third. So, divide equation third by 19. So, 15D vector plus 4A vector upon 19 is equal to 10E vector plus 9B vector plus 9B vector upon 19. So, we will write 19 in the form of 15, 4, 15 plus 4 and 19 here on the right hand side, 19 as 10 plus 9. So, D vector 15D vector plus 4A vector upon 15 plus 4 is equal to 10E vector plus 9B vector upon 10 plus 9. Left hand side is the position vector of a point which divides AD vector in the ratio 15:4, and right hand side is the position vector of a point which divides B vector in the ratio 10:9. Since left hand side is equal to right hand side, AD vector and BE vector intersect each other at point P. Therefore, P vector is equal to 15D vector. Therefore, the point of P is what? 15D vector plus 4A vector upon 15 plus 4 is equal to 10E vector plus 9B vector upon 10 plus 9. So, point P divides AD in the ratio 15:4 and point P divides BE in the ratio 10:9. So, seventh problem, prove that quadrilateral is a parallelogram if and only if its diagonal bisect each other. Here we have to prove that ABCD is a quadrilateral. Okay, then we have to prove it is diagonal. It is parallelogram if the diagonal this bisect each other. That means this is same, this is same. This we have to prove. Okay, see the solution. Let ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, so AB, so opposite sides are equal. Therefore, AB vector is equal to DC vector. we will write it as b vector minus a vector is equal to c vector minus d vector. So b vector plus d vector is equal to c vector plus a vector. Divide by 2, b vector plus d vector upon 2 is equal to c vector plus a vector upon 2. Therefore midpoint of bd vector is equal to midpoint of ac vector. Therefore, midpoint of BD vector and AC vector are common. Therefore, BD vector and AC vector bisect each other. Therefore, diagonal of a parallelogram intersect each other. Now, 8th problem, prove that the median of a trapezium is parallel to the parallel sides of a trapezium and its length is half the sum of the parallel sides. See, this ABCD is a trapezium. Okay, so these two AB length of AB and length of CD are parallel. Since this is a trapezium, opposite sides of a trapezium are parallel. Now here we have to prove that PQ is also the PQ is a median of a trapezium is also parallel to the parallel sides of this trapezium. Okay, and second we have to prove that PQ is equal to PQ the length of what the length of the trapezium is half the sum of the parallel sides. That means PQ is the length of the parallel sides, which is equal to half in bracket length of AB vector plus length of DC vector. This we have to prove. See the proof. Proof AB vector and DC vector are given parallel. Since this is parallel, okay, they are collinear, therefore we will write it by the scalar multiplication. Therefore AB vector is equal to m into DC vector. Therefore segment PQ is a median. Okay, P vector is equal to, by midpoint formula we get P vector is equal to A vector plus D vector upon 2 and Q vector is equal to B vector plus C vector upon 2. PQ vector is equal to Q vector minus P vector. PQ vector is equal to B vector plus C vector upon 2 minus A vector plus D vector upon 2. Therefore, PQ vector is equal to half in bracket B vector plus C vector minus A vector minus D vector. Therefore, PQ vector is equal to half of B vector minus A vector plus C vector minus D vector. Therefore, PQ vector is equal to half AB vector plus DC vector. PQ vector is equal to AB vector plus DC vector upon 2. Therefore, PQ vector is equal to M into DC vector plus DC vector upon 2. Therefore, PQ vector is equal to M plus 1 into DC vector upon 2. Since therefore PQ is parallel to the DC vector, PQ vector is parallel to the DC vector is parallel to the AB vector. Therefore, median is parallel to the parallel sides of a trapezium. Magnitude of PQ vector is equal to magnitude of AB vector plus DC vector upon 2, which is equal to PQ is equal to AB plus DC upon 2. Therefore, the length of the median is half of the parallel sides. Now see the ninth question. If two vertices of a triangle RA is given 3, 1, 4, B is given minus 4, 5, minus 3 and the centroid of a triangle is given G minus 1, 2, 1, then find the coordinate of the third vertex C of the triangle. Here what we have to find? See, ABC is a triangle, vertices of A is given, vertices of B is given and G is a centroid of a triangle ABC, vertices of G is given. We have to find C. Okay, vertices of C we have to find. See how to solve this. We will apply this for how to solve this by applying the centroid formula of a triangle. Okay, see. Let A solution. A is 3, 1, 4, B is minus 4, 5, minus 3. G is given minus 1, 2, 1. So write down in the position vector. A vector is equal to 3i plus j plus 4k vector. B vector is equal to minus 4i plus 5j minus 3k vector. G vector is equal to minus I plus 2j minus k vector. Point G is centroid of a triangle. Therefore, by centroid formula, G vector is equal to A vector plus B vector plus C vector upon 3. Therefore, 3G vector minus A vector minus B vector is equal to C vector. Substitute values of G vector, A vector, B vector, C vector, A vector, B vector. So this is equal to 3 into bracket minus I plus 2j plus k vector in minus 3i plus j plus 4k vector minus in bracket minus 4i plus 5j minus 3k vector is equal to C vector. Therefore, minus 3i plus 6j plus 3k vector minus 3i minus j minus 4k plus 4i minus 5j plus 3k is equal to C vector. Therefore, minus 2i plus 0j plus zk is equal to C vector. Therefore, C vector is equal to minus 2i plus 0j plus 2k vector. Therefore, point of C is equal to minus 202. 10th question. In triangle OAB, E is a midpoint of OB, D is the point of AB such that AD divides DB, AD divides DB in the ratio 2 is to 1, and if OD and AE intersect at point P, then determine the ratio OP is to PD using the vector method. Okay. See, this is the triangle OAB is first we have to draw the triangle OAB. OAB is a triangle. Okay. Then E is a midpoint of the OB. OB is this. So E is a midpoint of OB. Then uh, D is a point AB such that AD is 2 is to 1. AB is divided in the ratio 2 is to 1. Okay. Then OD and AE met intersect at point P. Then we have to find the ratio of OP and PD. Okay. So see the solution. AD AD is to DB is given the ratio 2 is to 1. To find OP is to PD, we have to find. Okay, so by the distance for by the section formula, we will find out D vector. D vector is equal to 2B vector plus 1A vector upon 2 plus 1. Therefore, 3D vector is equal to 2b vector plus a vector. This is first equation. Also, E vector is equal to O vector plus B vector upon 2 because E is the midpoint. Therefore, 2E vector is equal to O vector plus B vector. This is second equation. Then 4E vector multiply by 2 equation 2. So 4E vector is equal to 2O vector plus 2B vector. Now solve equation 1 and 3. So we get 3D minus 4E vector is equal to A vector minus 2O vector. Therefore, 3D vector plus 2O vector is equal to 1A vector plus 4E vector. This implies 3D vector plus 2O vector upon 5 is equal to 1A vector plus 4E vector upon 5. Divide both sides by 5. So, which is equal to 3D vector plus 2O vector upon 3 plus 2, which is equal to 1A vector plus 4E vector upon 1 plus 4. Okay, so left hand side is the position vector of the point which divides OD vector in the ratio 3 is to 2. Also, RHS is the position vector of the point which divides EA vector in the ratio 1 is to 4. Therefore, OD vector and EA vector intersect each other in the ratio other at point P. Therefore, OP is to PD is equal to 3 is to 2. Okay. See, this 10th question is similar to the 6th question. Now 11. If the centroid of a tetrahedron OABC is a 1 2 minus 1 where a is a 2 3, b is equal to 1 comma b comma 2, c is given 2 comma 1 comma c respectively, find the distance of p, that is abc, from the origin. Okay, so first we will see what we have to find. See, if the this is a tetrahedron OABC is a tetrahedron. Okay, then point A, point ABC is given, and point ABC is given. G is also given, and then we have to find the values of ABC, and also we have to find the distance from the point PABC from the origin. Okay, so see the solution. G is given 1 2 minus 1, A is given A 2 3, B is equal to 1 B 2, C is equal to 2 1 C. With respect to O, position vector of point A, B, C and G are A vector, B vector, C vector and G vector. By centroid formula, G vector is equal to O vector. This is a tetrahedron. Therefore, G vector is equal to O vector plus A vector plus B vector plus C vector upon 4. Here we will consider O vector as a position vector. So the points of O as are the 0 0 0. Okay. So G vector is equal to A vector plus B vector plus C vector upon 4. Therefore, 4G vector is equal to A vector plus B vector plus C vector. Okay. Now substitute the values of A vector, B vector, C vector and G vector. So from the points G, A, B, C, we will get the position vector. So G vector is equal to I plus 2j minus k vector. A vector is equal to AI plus 2j plus 3k vector. B vector is equal to I plus bj plus 2k vector. C vector is equal to 2I plus j plus ck vector. Now substitute the values as here. So 4 into I plus 2j minus k is equal to ai vector plus 2j plus 3k vector plus I plus bj plus 2k vector plus 2I plus j plus ck vector. Therefore, 4I plus 8j minus 4k vector is equal to a plus 3I vector plus b plus 3j vector plus c plus 5k vector. Equating coefficient, we get a plus 3 is equal to 4, b plus 3 is equal to 8 and c plus 5 is equal to minus 5. Therefore, a is equal to 1, b is equal to 5 and c is equal to minus 9. So, we get the point P as ABC. So, that is 1 5 minus 9. Okay, now we got the point P, but we have to find the distance from the origin, point P to origin. So distance of point P is 1 5 minus 9 from the origin, that is 0 0 0, is OP is equal to, by distance formula, which is equal to square root of 1 minus 0 the whole square plus 5 minus 0 the whole square plus minus 9 minus 0 the whole square. Therefore, OP is equal to square root of 1 plus 5 square plus minus 9 square. Therefore, OP is equal to square root of 1 plus 25 plus 81. Therefore, OP is equal to square root of so OP is equal to square root of 107 units. Now see the last question, that is 12th question. Find the centroid of a tetrahedron with the vertices k is given 5 minus 7 0, L is 153, M is given 4 minus 6 3, and N is given 6 minus 4 2. Okay, so here we have to find G, okay, of the tetrahedron. See, k is given, k is equal to 5 minus 7 0, L is equal to 153, M is equal to 4 minus 6 3, N is equal to 6 minus 4 2. Let the position vectors of k, L, M, N and G are k vector, L vector, M vector, N vector and G vector respectively. So write down position vector. K vector is equal to 5i vector minus 7j vector. L vector is equal to I plus 5j plus 3k vector. M vector is equal to 4i minus 6j plus 3k vector. N vector is equal to 6i minus 4j plus 2k vector. By centroid formula, G vector is equal to k k vector plus L vector plus M vector plus N vector upon 4. Therefore, substitute the values of k, L, M, N vectors. We get G vector is equal to 5i 5i minus 7j plus I vector plus 5j vector plus 3k vector plus 4i minus 6j vector plus 3k vector plus 6i plus 6i minus 4j plus 2k vector. So G vector is equal to 1 upon 4 16i minus 12j plus 8k vector. Therefore G vector is equal to 4i minus 3j plus 2k vector. So here your 5.2 is over. Thank you. Next video is exercise 5.3. Okay.